Hello, grade 5. I hope you all are fine and safe. Today's lesson is compound direct objects. It's a second part of the grammar lesson that we studied on Sunday, which was direct objects. The first thing we're going to do is to go through the standard. The standard is L.5.3. L stands for language, 5 stands for grade 5, and number 3 is the number of the standard. The standard says, use knowledge of language and its conventions when writing, speaking, reading, or listening. What are you supposed to do, or what are you going to achieve after this lesson is that you will be able to use the knowledge or the things that you learned from the lesson or about the language and its usages. So conventions mean usages when you write, speak, read, and listen. Before we start with the lesson, we're going to make a small revision about direct objects, the lesson that we studied on Sunday. A direct object is a noun, pronoun, or word group that tells who or what receives the action. In order to find the direct object, there are two questions you must ask. Does this sentence have an action verb? And who or what receives the action of the verb? So, if you have a sentence, the first thing that you're going to look for is the action verb. After you find the action verb, you're going to ask yourself two questions. Who or what? Who receives the action? Or what receives the action? If you have the answer of this question, it means that you found the direct object. Here are some examples. Mrs. Maines dunked the basketball. So the first thing you're going to do is to look for the verb. Where is the verb here? Dunked. Then you're going to ask yourself, who or what is being dunked? The basketball is being dunked. Therefore, basketball is the direct object. So when they ask you to underline the direct object, you're going to underline the noun. Don't underline the basketball. Just underline the noun or the pronoun. So one word only. Today's lesson is compound direct objects. Compound means more than one. So a compound direct object is two or more objects that receive the action of the same verb. So we have one verb in the sentence and it has two or more objects that receive that action. The objects can be nouns, pronouns, or both. The object forms of personal pronouns are me, you, her, him, it, us, you, and them. So here is a chart here that shows you what are the objects. The objects can be nouns and pronouns. Nouns like, for example, a name of a person, a teacher, or it can be a name of a person, which like, for example, Khalid, Dana. A name of occupation, a job, teacher, engineer. These are nouns. Pronouns like you, them, her, me, and there are more examples here. So when they ask you to underline the object, if you find a teacher, engineer, a name of person, you're going to underline it. If you found pronouns, you're going to underline it. Let's see some examples. I'm going to read the sentence. You will find the verb and the direct objects. After the game, we went to the donut shop and thrift store. Where is the verb here? Excellent. The verb is went. Ask yourself, who receives this action verb? You can say who receives the action or what receives the action. Very good. The shop and the store. So we're going to underline the noun only. It's a name of a place. My friend hid the soda and cookies. Where's the verb? Well done. Hid is the verb. Who receives this action? Soda and cookies. That's excellent. We ran to the park and basketball court. Where is the verb? Excellent. The verb is ran. Who receives the action? The park and the court. So we underlined the nouns here. I built a wall and garden. Where is the verb? Very good. The verb is built. Where are the direct objects? Excellent. Wall and garden. A tornado tore down our roof and fence. Where is the verb? Tore, that's correct. Where is the direct object, or where are the direct objects? The roof and fence. Well done. So if you go back and ask yourself, they went. Where did they go? To the shop and the store. My friend hid. What did she hide? What did she hide? Or what did he hide? The soda and cookies. We ran. Where did they run? Or where did they run? Sorry. The park. The court. I built. What did she build? Or what did he build? A wall and a garden. A tornado tore. What did the tornado tear? The roof and the fence. So this way you will be able to find the direct objects. Open your reader's notebook. On page 80, you will find two exercises. Exercise 1 are sentences from 1 to 5. 1 until 5. The instruction says, in each sentence, underline the compound direct object. So they are asking you to underline the compound direct objects. Let's go through it together. Number 1. I gathered a hammer, nails, and glue. Ask yourself, where is the verb here? It's gathered. Excellent. What did she gather? Or what did he gather? A hammer, nails, and glue. So the compound direct objects here are hammer, nails, and glue. Move to number 2. I fixed the fence, the barn, and the front door. Ask yourself, where is the verb? That's correct. The verb is fixed. Then ask yourself, what did I fix? The fence, the barn, and the front door. So we underline fence, barn, and door. Please open your reader's notebook and copy the answers with me. Number 3. We welcomed our neighbors and some traveling musicians. Where is the verb here? It's welcomed. Who did they welcome? They welcomed their neighbors, so neighbors, and some traveling what? Musicians. So neighbors and musicians are the direct objects. Number 4. The musicians entertained our neighbors and us. Where is the verb here? That's right. Entertained is the verb. Who did the musicians entertain? Who are being entertained? The neighbors and us. Neighbors and us are the direct objects here. The last one, after the music and some dancing, we served food and drink. Where's the verb here? Excellent. The verb is served. What did they serve? What did they serve? They served food and drink. So food and drink are the direct objects. Let's move to the next exercise. Sentences from 6 to 8. The instruction says, underline the incorrect object pronouns, write the correct ones. So what are we going to do is to underline the incorrect object pronouns that are used in the sentence, and then we will write the correct one on the line. Number 6. Papa says the darkness never scared Mama or he. What do you think is the mistake in the sentence? That's correct. The mistake is he. What do we say instead? Excellent. We say him instead. Papa says the darkness never scared Mama or him, not he. This is grammatically wrong. The moon and stars help they and us see better. Where is the mistake? That's correct. They is the mistake. What do we say instead? Excellent. We say them. So the moon and stars help them and us see better. We don't say they. This is again grammatically wrong. Still, you won't find my brother or I out after dark. Where's the mistake here? Excellent. I is the mistake. What do we say instead? We say me instead. So still, you won't find my brother or me out after dark. we don't say I. Again, it's grammatically wrong. So here are the answers. Don't forget to underline the mistakes, please. I hope you understood today's lesson. Copy the answers on your reader's notebook and share it on your portfolio. Have a nice and safe weekend.